Hey, it's Steve with the IvyBot results for week number 3. IvyBotReview.net, that's where you can find our review, our weekly videos, and make sure you're on our email list. And you can do so at IvyBotReview.net. You can find our brokerage statements at IvyBotReview.net/results.html. So far, first week of IvyBot had a plus 4% week. Last week, week number 2 had no trades, and week number 3 we had a few trades, and it was another positive week. I'll let Dan talk to you about the results. Dan does talk to you also about the scalping method in the IvyBot. IvyBot itself is not a scalping system, but they have a method that you can add on and do the scalping. So we're demo trading the scalping system, and Dan will talk to you about the demos for that. But the regular IvyBot is producing very well, and Dan will talk to you about that. And lastly, we do still have some bonuses available, and those bonuses can be found at IvyBotReview.net. Some killer bonuses. One of them is the FOMC system that was just released recently. So if you're still interested in IvyBot, it's still $149. They haven't raised the price yet like they told me they would, but still $149. So far so good. We'll make a end judgment in a few weeks as far as whether IvyBot is worthwhile having, but so far so good. Check it out. Here's Dan with the results.
Hi, this is Dan with the IvyBot Weekly Update. It was a busy week for the IvyBot, at least compared to our previous 2 weeks, so let's take a look at what happened. We're looking at the MetaTrader with the live IvyBot account on it, and as you can see we had 4 trades this week, 2 are wins, 2 are losses. We ended up the week ahead, $38.43. Now on Friday, the IvyBot also opened another position, and I will show you that open position right now. It's currently at break even. Of course, who knows what will happen when the markets open again next week. So we're looking at the MetaTrader that I have the scalping settings set on, and as you can see, it had 1 trade last week. The trade was open for over 4 days, and it ended up losing $271.61 on a 0.1 lot size. I triple checked my settings to make sure that I had them set the way they are in the manual. This was the same as one of the trades that the normal IvyBot took, and then the live trade actually stopped out much sooner than this at a loss, but this one just kept going. I'd have to recommend that no one uses the scalping strategy that IvyBot has in the manual, at least on a live account, until we find out what the problem is. So here's the statement for the live IvyBot. Again, for the week we were up $38.43, which is a 7% increase for the week. Overall, we're up $58.29, which is a 12% increase over the last 2.5 weeks. And here is the demo account statement. I wasn't using money management on these trades, so I'm not really going to talk about percentages, but you can see we just had the 1 trade, and it lost $271.61 on a 0.1 lot size. I wanted to go back to the live statement for just a minute and point out the fact that the IvyBot has only traded the US dollar Japanese yen pair for me. I do find that a little interesting. Over the last 3 weeks, that's the only pair that I've gotten trades on. I have contacted the IvyBot people, and I'm waiting for their response on whether or not there is some reason that we've only gotten trades on the US dollar Japanese yen. So once I hear back from them, I will let you know what they say. Well, so far I'm very happy with how the IvyBot has been performing, although I would like to see more pairs being traded on over the last 2.5 weeks. But we're definitely making progress, making money with the robot, and so far so good. Well, I want to thank you for joining us this week, and I hope you'll join us again next week.